You know how annoying it is to lose your keys, right? I got a tip for you. Have you ever walked away from your vehicle wondering if you actually locked it or not? I have a tip for you. We're gonna cut away to my What's Up Wednesday weekly YouTube live show, sharing 2 super simple, super precious van tips for you. Let's go. Okay, let's talk about van tip. I love van tips. Some of the best ones have come from you, by the way. So if you have a good van tip, drop it in here, or more importantly, go to my website, gosmalllivelarge.com, and give us your tip. Some of the best tips have come from you, which is so important. All right, 2 tips. Van tip number 1 is around keys, and van tip number 2 is locking the vehicle. All right, here we go. So I'm guessing most of you that are pretty organized have a place to put your keys, probably by the back doors you come into the garage or something like that, side door. But you have a place to put your keys, and it's a huge family fight if somebody did not put the keys back where they belong, right? My question is, do you do that in the van? I can't tell you how annoying it is to lose the keys ever. And then if you can't find them in a van, how annoying that is. Who's got the keys? Where'd you put them? You'd think the smaller the space, the easier that would become to not lose the keys. And that is not the case. Here's my situation. So this is just inside my sliding door. Let me zoom in here for you. Right here. So you see my 2 coats there. And then I've got keys on a hook. Zoom in for you one more time. And every time I step into the van, I put the keys on the hook. I know it sounds so ridiculously simple. And I get flustered when I am like grocery shopping and I come in here and I got all the groceries to put away and I look at the hook and there's no key. I'm like, where in the hell is the keys? And I start patting my pockets, looking around. Inevitably, it's under some garbage, or not garbage sack, grocery sack that's on my seat or something. I can't tell you, just put the key on the hook every time. And if you make it a family law to do that, it will solve a whole lot of unnecessary discussions and yelling. Let me tell you. So my question to you is, do you have a place to put the keys in the van every time and a system to put them on the hook and take them off and then put them back on the hook? If not, come up with one, especially if your spouse is involved and everybody agree to it and you do it. I'll make this really easy for you. Get these command hooks. They're super cool. I'll zoom in here for you so you can read that more easily. They're command hooks, so people know about that. It's sticky tape that comes off, doesn't leave any marks. This is a decorative wire variety. Comes in black or silver. A 2-pack at Target costs you $13. Imagine $13 to stop all the unnecessary arguments on where are the keys. Wouldn't that be nice? Tip number 2 has to do with locking the vehicle. Now we did this tip, geez, it's probably been 6 months ago, but I thought it was good to remind you of this tip because I still have to do this to this day. And what am I talking about? How many times have you gotten away from the van and then you're like, did I lock the van or not? I've actually had to go back and walk like 3 blocks because I could not remember if I locked the van. So I came up with a system. Super simple, as it always is. Are you ready? So when I get out of the vehicle and I go to lock it, I take my key fob, I turn around, I look at the van, I press the lock button. You might even be able to hear this. There's an audible click. It's a very mechanical click, and the light on the mirror flashes, and I say the word lock at the same time. So I lock it, or unlock it. So I lock it and I say locked. So the light flashes, I hear the doors click locked, and I used an audible word, and then my brain knows for sure that the van is locked and is safe, and I can step away. And every time I do that, I never think about, is the van locked? Every time I don't do that, I end up walking back to the van. So if you have not come up with a system to lock your van and know it's locked, then I would recommend a very simple but very effective way to do that. Hopefully you enjoyed that van tip. If you did, give me a thumb up. We like thumbs up around here. Fun van tip, right? Well, I hope you enjoyed that tip. Again, sometimes the most simple things are the most powerful. If we're meeting for the first time, howdy. My name is Scott. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Go Small, Live Large, all about the Class B camper van, way to travel in an RV. Join us every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central for What's Up Wednesday, and you can get these tips and a whole lot more in our 1-hour live show on YouTube. You don't want to miss it, 6 p.m. Central every Wednesday. And if you're into content for camper van tours, products, tips, and coming soon camper van travel guides, you'll want to subscribe to this channel. Till we see you soon, I wish you to journey on.